Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Let's start with this clip. The reason I'm starting with this clip is I want to see if YouTube's going to give me a problem showing one of their own videos. I was a background actor. Still am. I'm saying at this particular time. This is John Cena. Introduction of his show American Grid about 5 years ago. Second season. This is episode 1. So let's open this. Play this. Let me. Using pause. Here we go.
What is grit? It's hard to define, but you know it when you see it. That's a table full of grit. Grit is all around us.
So
you just gotta take a moment to look for it.
One-off. That actress who played the waitress was so cute and it was gold that she did not make the cut.
That's grit.
That was
you know what that is?
Two groups. That goes again. The camera never captured it. She was,
That's grit.
She was probably the first two. There was two set of background actors. In the morning and the afternoon.
That's
In
grit.
the morning, they met John Cena.
And possibly a salt.
Great guy.
Yep. Grit is everywhere.
Took pictures, got autographs. This is the second crew, which I'm part of. You know, the camera is going to go past the thing. There I am. Let's go back one more time.
So what happens if you lose your grit? Or you never had it in the first place? That's grit.
We spent the whole day doing this opening credits.
That's grit. And possibly a salt. Yep, grit is everywhere.
I'm coming right up. On the right-hand side. There you go. For the coffee. This clip is playing on YouTube right now. Both seasons, all the shows.
So what happens if you lose your grit? Or you never had it in the first place?
From what I heard, it was
That's what the new season of American Grit is all about.
If you go back to that clip again, there's an Asian gentleman sitting next to me. Any commercial you see about medical conditions and products, and he's in it. This guy does a lot of coverage for commercials. Great guy, I forgot his name. But, okay, that is it. So, first off, Fast 5 is the best one. And I can actually say Fast 10 is indirectly a sequel. Okay, I'm going to be jumping around a little bit. Last time it was a big headache. So let me just go do this. Okay, let me make this a little bit larger. Getting the hang of this finally. Anyway, it's 3.54 out of 5, better than the 10th one. Well, actually, no, 10 is better than number 9. Excuse me, I'm getting my numbers confused here. Okay, and expect to make about 67 million, which is not good. It's going to be like the 7th biggest opener for the franchise. Ugh. But I did like the movie better than number 9. Okay, am I allowed to say that? Here's my little collection. Can you see that? I'm just going to put it right up in your face there, guys. That's my complete collection of the Fast and the Furious franchise. Even Hobbs and Dobbs made the cut. Okay. Main reason I'm showing this, it says Fast and Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw. Well, Videoland Express is going to go through that. Okay, I'll get to that in a second. What I love about these is all behind the scenes and the making of. Now, I'll give it a 4 because this is going to be part of my collection. The movie is actually a 3, but I'm 3.5. I like the movie. I definitely recommend it. I'm going to be saying spoilers. Now, before I get into that, you know, I just want to let you, do I like the film? Yes. Should you go see it? Yes. Real quick, this show is being done for the mothership, Manhattan Neighborhood Network. That's why people tune in on YouTube say, your numbers are very low. This show has always been about Manhattan Neighborhood Network. They're going to give me $1 million studio, which they have, but they got brand new studios, and they're going to give me a chance to do a pilot. That's why I said, like, you know, Fast and Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw. Videoland Express is going to present, boom. Now, we got renewed. Let me show you the website. Yeah, I changed the banner. You're going to see this little flickering little annoying little thing I'm doing, okay? is the banner celebrating over 30 years. Now, here's the thing. It's actually just found out this past week, we are going to go into a 35th summer. Okay. And the show's always been about Manhattan Neighborhood Network, and people say, well, I missed the show and there's no repeats. Well, I'm putting the repeats over here. Now, the thing is, though, I had to do this show a week ahead of time for the deadline. And I'm waiting to the last minute because today's the deadline, 2 hours. I got 2 hours to wrap the show and put it in the tank. It's going to premiere on Monday, the weekend after the box office of the premiere of the film. People get to see it. So when this goes on Monday, everybody knows all the spoilers, all the surprises, all the cameos, okay? Because by Monday, but are you kidding? People were talking about the cameo surprises by Friday. I saw it on Thursday night. I went back and saw it again. That's how much I like the film. And by Monday, everybody knows everything. And so this show is going to be a week after that, after the premiere. I know it's a little bit confusing, I know. But anyway, so we're going to continue doing the summer reviews. We're going to do the pilot. It's another show. Video Express is going to go into production of other series. It's going to be 2 spin-offs. One of them, well, I can't talk about it as of yet because it's still in development, but the other one will be the music channel. And I did say I'm going to introduce you to the new studio. Hold on, folks. I'm trying to do this perfectly instead of doing a bunch of like I do on this show. But anyway, so what it is, that's the music channel. Now, the little flickering, can you follow that little annoying little flicker? Yeah, right. Here we go. Okay. I'm on Instagram, Pinterest, TikTok. You see a lot of my Lego stuff. How much of a fan I am? Well, here goes Rocket. As far as the box office, Guardians of the Galaxy had a really big second weekend opener. That means it has legs. People thought it was going to drop off. No. That's going to belong to Indiana Jones. I'll get to that in a second. Anyway, here's my Lego collection. I'm putting these together. Okay, and I put them on TikTok. Instagram is going to, I'm doing a lot of AI stuff. People are complaining about that. I'm going to put little mini series on YouTube if you want to go, for me to go over little details like that. What am I doing? Okay, and of course this one. And so down didn't fit perfectly in the car, so I put them on the hood. I took pictures and they're on TikTok. Pinterest is all about movie reviews and behind the scenes pictures. You see a lot of behind the scenes of the actors who did Godzilla. That's on Pinterest. Instagram, I'm doing the AI. I'm working with Midjourney, Stable Diffusion, Playground, Blue Willow, Night Cafe. I'm putting a lot. That's my main program right now, Night Cafe. I'm creating all original artwork. Is putting on Instagram. Okay, and SoundCloud, that's going to be the music. So what I'm going to be doing is original music, original artwork. That's going to be the spin-off. A lot of that stuff has been put together, but haven't officially opened the channel as of yet. But you're seeing previews on Instagram. Okay, now back to this is all you need. How come you don't have the poster? All you need to see is Jason over here doing his big, I got you now, Dominic. The thing I liked about the picture, it recognizes all the past movies, okay? And the main guy, okay, he's villain number 1. There's a second villain. Let me get to him now. I'm going to do something different tonight. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to branch out. Let's branch out over here. Okay, we got John Cena. The second villain over here, if the thing works with me, come on, internet. Yes, this guy is fantastic. Alan Ritchson, he plays the second villain. He takes over from, what's his name? Mr. Nobody. Scott Eastwood, Clint Eastwood's son, he's Nobody Jr. Wait. I'm doing this live with the internet, folks, okay? Anyway, this guy takes over the organization, and Brie Larson, she shows up, and she says, I like the way you're doing things, and he basically tells her, this is the show that he did on Amazon Prime. You can reach it. All 10 episodes are excellent. Plays Jack Reacher from the novels. Okay? I'm kind of freezing here, but don't mind that. I'm going to keep on going. And He's really good in this series, and he plays the villain in the new movie. Now, so about some of the cast members. Let me see if this downloads or this is going to give me a hard time here. Come on, work with me. Okay. Now, John Cena is also in this. Die Hard. This was originally supposed to be Bruce Willis' farewell thing before he retired. And he couldn't do it because of scheduling. That now we know because he was too ill to do it. Because he's having a hard time remembering lines. Die Hard #1 with John Travolta was good. It's behind the scenes, all picking on Hollywood. Okay. This one, #2, wasn't so good. But there goes the cutie pie, Nathalie Emmanuel, right, the British girl, and John Cena. He plays the stuntman guru, and they were completely wasted. But Natalie is in Die Hard 1 and 2. This is available on Roku for free if you're curious. John Cena only shows up in episode 5 and 7, I believe. Oh, and then so he was kind of wasted there, but he plays a great nut job. And Natalie, well, what from Game of Thrones. But okay, I got to get rid of this here. And one more shout out I'm going to do is a lot of people don't recognize John Cena as an action hero. This is I dug this up. This is an old movie from 2009. He was excellent. Him trying to break through. The director of Die Hard 2 and Speed, he was trying to break through as an action star and never got probably credit. This is a real damn good film. 4 out of 5. I definitely recommend it. A young John Cena trying to break an action star. He didn't get his due. So I'm pushing it over here. You want to see something? Go to Google, type in 12 rounds. It's playing out there free somewhere. I wanted this. But there's so many free streaming. You'll find it. Okay? Just Google it. Okay, next. My computer's slowing down because I got too many tabs, so that's what's happening. Okay. My face. To look at the posters I'm introducing you. 4 out of 5. I definitely recommend it. A lot of action for the director of Die Hard and Speed. You can't go wrong. Now, back to the film. I got to cut this out because this is definitely slowing my computer down. Okay. Out. I'm going to be talking about Godzilla. Let's go back into Fast and Furious. Okay. Both. I follow Hollywood Reporter and Variety. And the funny thing is, they're both showing Jason over here. He makes the film. Okay. Everybody was good. Yes, the spoilers. Well, let me just say one thing here. Two scenes. Dominic goes into this room and you see all these videos and pictures. And Jason is on the phone talking to him going, yes, I've been following you and I know your whole history. And he show you bits and pieces of clips and photos of all the previous movies. Another scene is with Richardson, Alan Richardson, excuse me. It sounds like Richardson, but it's Richardson. I'm sorry. Alan Richardson, who plays Jack Reacher. There's going to be a season 2. Can't wait for that. But anyway, he talks to Brie, listen, I'm going to be taking over. These guys, they came from a small crew. They became a big thing. They became part of the agency, but they're really criminals. So I'm going to go after them, finally put them in their place. And Brie's last, I don't think so. Action sequence happens later. But anyway, and they dressed the whole thing of trying to make it believable. I mean, these guys now they turn out to be like stunt cars, and they go up against gravity. So the film does approach that. Because a lot of critics are going, yeah, it's kind of getting a little ridiculous, but the film knows it and they approach that. Another scene, Jack Reacher, Alan Richardson, I'm sorry, I keep getting that wrong. They captured Dominic. It's a scene right after Jason is talking to Dominic and saying, I know your whole history. He's seen the video, he's seen the pictures all on the wall and this office kind of thing. And they said, I got you. You're coming with me. They put him into the truck. They're going to get away. Alan said, I got you, Dominic. Your style is old. I really like the scene. We're being taken over, okay? So soldiers are being replaced with drones. Your style is being replaced by algorithms. Don't forget, this was done before the pandemic and before AI is taking over the world. Okay, but it does approach that. Listen, you guys are getting old for this. So again, the film is very self-aware, and that's what I loved about it. The action sequences. I hate to say this. You saw the trailers of 50 of them. You saw the movie. At the very end, that car going over the dam. That's the cliffhanger. Spoiler. Fast forward 2 minutes. It'll be quick. Fast forward. How did Jason know predict that Dominic might do this, might do that thing over there? So it's kind of predictable. Like, how do you know that Dominic was gonna go over the dam, and now he's gonna blow up the dam, and the film ends. That's the cliffhanger. The fight scene between the two girls. Um, I don't have it. Atomic Blonde. Um, Forgot her name. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, and she has a fight with Rodriguez. Okay. Um, you saw the trailer, right? They have the fight. They settle the difference. They're trying to get out of this prison. What happens at the end? That friggin' submarine shows up. Yeah, that submarine from number 8. And then who's the captain? She goes. Blondie goes to Rodriguez and goes, "I like my style of escape." And you see the submarine, and you see somebody with binoculars. They're the God. Gail the God. That's right. Wonder Woman shows up. Told you, spoiler. So it looks like everybody's come back. Oh, the last final spoiler. And the reason is because he says, I'm gonna get back at you, Dominic. I'm gonna get back at all your family. I'm gonna make them all suffer. Meaning that whoever was in the previous movies, he's gonna get to them. The scene with Jason Statham, what I didn't like was he's only there for 5-10 minutes, a cameo. But anyway, he finds out that this guy's gonna go after his mother. He packed up a whole bag of grenades and machine guns and everything. He goes, I'm out of here. He jumps into his car and it says road rage in the license. Again, the movie's very self-aware. But anyway, and they infiltrate this thing at the end. When the car goes over and the dam's ready to blow up, very ending, film cuts. All of a sudden, his car goes into the water, right? That's the final end scene. And the car is kind of like floating there. And you see all these credits over the watery grave of the car, of his Charger. All of a sudden, the film kind of goes into a scene where a whole bunch of mercenaries, attack group, goes in. There's a phone there. Picks it up. The guy is completely covered. Oh, I remember you. You killed my father. Flashback. The father who got killed on the bridge. Boom. And who pulled the trigger? That's right. The Rock. Takes off the mask and it's The Rock. Come and get me, you son of a bitch. Anyway, so everybody's coming back. But the picture does, if we watch the picture a second time, it's telling you this character is going to go after everybody who was in the previous movies. So, it's spoiler but non-spoiler. Once you see the movie, you figure it out. It's like, oh, that means there's a chance for everybody to come back. Now, don't forget, Gail the God, she faded into the black. So what happened? Simple. Probably amidst nobody. She probably fell on the road. She broke her shoulder, broke every bone in her body. She was in the hospital for a couple of years until she recovered. But look what they did with Han. Okay? You think he got blew up in the car. They never tell you whose body was in that coffin when they had the funeral. Okay? Right? So Gail Gadot coming back, no problem. Now, how did this happen? Well, there was an interview in Variety magazine on Friday. And they had an interview with the director. And he blew the whistle on everything. Don't mind me, I'm checking for my timing. It's okay, 19 minutes. Okay. I got 5 left. Okay. And he said all these people are coming back. And how he got the job. Louise, the French director. And it was Natalie. That's right, the British girl. She recommended him, right? People like, because he did Transporter. So he knew how to do action scenes with cars and stuff like that. Transporter 1 and 2 with Jason Statham. But it was not him because he only did this one scene. So it was Natalie, but she worked with him and she recommended him to the producers and to Vin Diesel, listen, this guy is pretty good. You should check him out. That's how he got a job. Thank you, Natalie. Good choice. He did a great job directing. Next, well, I'm running out of time. Okay, but which topic should I share real quick? I'll be talking more about this, but it was Lewis who talked to The Rock and said, "Listen, your Black Adam tanked. God, Wonder Woman. There's no number 3, and you're out of the DC universe. Come back to the fold." So it was Lewis who talked to The Rock and said, "Listen, I want you back in here, and you can continue with the franchise." Okay, and there was no argument. Rock said, "Okay, I'm going to follow your lead. You want me back? I'll do it." Okay, and this went over Vin Diesel, but Vin Diesel, he wants the trilogy extended to 2 and 3. They know that The Rock can do a lot of box office potential, so he needs The Rock for this to continue, because this is not big number, 67. Okay, see, it's right on the bottom line. Go to Hollywood Reporter. The article is up there now. By the time this premieres, the article will be old, but I'm showing you. Whoop, let me just go over here. 67 million debut, and they say it's like the 7th biggest opening for the franchise. Not good at all. Okay, so he's going to get his whip, because it will make money. This is going to be huge overseas. That's where the money's going to come from. But yeah, everybody's going to be back on board. Okay, I liked it, and again, it will be part of my collection. Now, okay, I show you this, show you that. Okay, we're gonna have a show. Spider-Man, Transformers, The Flash, Indiana Jones. Reviews came out already. Oh, they're going after Indiana Jones. Because of that, The Flash is gonna do twice the order. What's gonna happen in Indiana Jones is it's gonna have a big opening weekend, and it's gonna lose like 80% of his box office. Why? Because people are gonna go back to see Flash. It's gonna do Spider-Man. You got two Batmans, 2 Flashes. General Zod comes back. You got the bat. No, not the Batgirl. The Supergirl. Okay. It's gonna in 4 generations. Okay. Indiana Jones is 4 generations that don't want to see this. Everybody says it should have ended at number 3, and nobody wants to talk about the crystal shit. I got the DVD. I'm not even gonna bother. Oh, okay. Well, it's over here. This crap. Yeah, can you see that? Yeah. No, waste my time. Okay, screw that. Now, so the big one, I say, it's going to be The Flash, okay? And then end of June, I'll talk about July. But anyway, I'd like to thank, this is going to do huge also. I'd like to thank Cinema Blend for this article. Okay, I do mention my things. Okay, now, here's the one I don't like. Apple TV series. Monarch, Legacy of the Monsters. I'm going to be doing specials on Godzilla. I've been waiting for a long time for that. They announced they're going to do a special on James Bond for October on Amazon. So I'm going to be talking about franchises. I'm going to be revisit Star Wars, VHS. I'm going to leave this topic for the next show. VHS. Remember this? VHS? Yeah. I'll be talking more about Godzilla. We're getting the movie. I don't like the subject of the movie. He fights a giant orangutan and another creature called the Shimu. If you look at the end credits of the original Godzilla 2014, when they look at the wall, all the graphics, the Shimu is in there. I'll put this article for the next show. I'll probably do a follow-up on this on YouTube. I'm going to be done. I know I mentioned it, but I haven't done it. Now I'm going to do it in June because it's going to be really crowded with all these movies one after another. And the show for the mothership is every 2 weeks. So I'm going to be doing this on YouTube. Okay. I'll be covering more about the Godzilla, but I'm not happy with Monarch Legacy of the Monsters. They're not addressing the original, Mothra, Godzilla, King Ghidorah. There's so many of them. I'm running out of time. But anyway, I'm going to expand on that. I'm finally going to expand on James Bond, like I said. Okay, and we'll go back on other titles, other franchises. Okay, anything else that I want to cover? I got 2 minutes left here. Let me see if there's something else I want to bring up over here. No, I pretty much covered everything. Okay, and something I want to mention. Okay, box office. Let me mention this. I think The Flash is going to be the only summer hit that's going to become close to a billion. Fast X needs international. Nobody is coming close to Super Mario. Nobody, and I don't think anybody's going to come close to it. The year is basically over. I hate to say this. The Flower Moon got reviews. The Mountain Scorsese, that's gonna get go. They're going for best picture, best director. That's what they're going for. Okay. There's nothing else on that I really see that's gonna be big. Um, what we got: Dune, Willy Wonka, Aquaman finally gonna get released. There's not gonna be much at the end of the year that's gonna compete for the $1 billion mark. As far as I'm concerned, Super Mario's got it. That's gonna be the big hit. Um, So that's pretty much it. Okay, 26 minutes. Anyway, thank you for watching. I try to get as much information. I try to make this colorful, try to give you things. So I'm going to do more of those little springboards, offshoots, showing you other articles and what other projects that these people have done. Um, okay. Oh, one more thing. I didn't realize a friend had to tell me this. Game of Thrones did feature Jason and Natalie, believe it or not. Didn't know that. They were both in that. So good for them that they're part of this franchise. Okay. So if you want to subscribe, if you want to give me some likes, I appreciate the likes. Subscribe. You subscribe, you subscribe. You don't, because everybody's afraid about the algorithms. And let me tell you, some shows are changing their tunes. If you're a YouTube fan, John Compare, he does movie talk and stuff like that. He's changing his tune where he wants to do other things. Overlord the DVD, Future Rule of Earth, and he's the one who, really, really packs it in for this hatred for Disney. And he's doing a spin-off also. The writing's on the wall. A lot of these movies are just prequels, sequels, remakes, and reboots. So that's why everybody's doing offshoots. You can't blame us. Got to survive. Okay, 27 mark. 27 mark. I did it. 27 minutes mark. Okay, we did it. Guys, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Sorry if I'm not looking directly at you. I'm just paying attention to this clock. But I do appreciate you very, very much. Stay safe. Okay, everybody? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next show. And yes, there will be in between shows on YouTube. There'll be a little 5-10 minute thing. Nothing long like this here. Okay, guys? Thanks for tuning in. See you next time. Bye-bye.